Well, after our third film had come out, well, we didn't think we would hear from the toys anymore, but 9 years later, they have returned again. Let us re-review Toy Story 4. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to as the Big D. This time around, I'm going to re-review the 2019 computer animated dramedy sequel, Toy Story 4, released by Disney and produced by Pixar, the fourth installment of the franchise, and sequel to Toy Story 3 from 2010. Directed by Josh Cooley in his feature directorial debut from a screenplay by Andrew Stanton and Stephanie Folsom, which the three also conceived the story alongside John Lasseter, Rashida Jones, Will McCormick, Valerie Lapointe, and Martin Hines. Now, we have most of the same voice actors, including the late great Don Rickles, who passed away during the production of this. Via archive recordings, they get his voice down. Plus Tony Hale, Keegan-Michael Key, Jordan Peele, Christina Hendricks, Keanu Reeves, and Ali Maki voice new characters who are introduced in the film. This time around, Woody and Buzz are about to prepare for something big as they and the toys go on a road trip with Bonnie, who creates a spork made with recycled materials named Forky. She created that character at school. Meanwhile, Woody is reunited with Bo Peep and must decide where his loyalties lie. Now, the film is dedicated to Rickles, the voice of Mr. Potato Head, who died in April of 2017, and animator Adam Burke, who died in August of the year before this. But anyway, this film was pretty big. Now, if you have not seen my re-reviews for the first three films, I advise you to click on the card, and I'll take you to the playlist so you can catch what you may have missed, or see them again if you'd like. Because, of course, I am re-reviewing these in order to promote the release of Lightyear, which is now playing in theaters. You will get a spoiler-free review of that tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Now, on with the story. Now, our story starts between the events of the second and third Toy Story flicks. Woody and Bo Peep rescue Andy's remote control car, RC, from being washed away in a storm. Moments later, Bo Peep and her lamp are donated to a new owner. A distraught Woody tries to rescue her, but Bo refuses, having already accepted her fate as it is a part of a toy's life. Woody is tempted to go with her, but once he realizes that Andy still needs him, he decides to stay and shares a heartfelt goodbye with Bo. After a college-bound Andy has donated his toys to Bonnie, which of course what we saw in the end of the previous film, Woody struggles to adapt as the toys in Bonnie's room already have a leader, in the form of Dolly. Bonnie also shows little interest in playing with him. Woody still remains convinced Bonnie must need him, and sneaks into her backpack the day of her kindergarten orientation. When another child steals Bonnie's art supplies, Woody gathers objects from the trash and leaves them on Bonnie's table. Bonnie creates a doll from a spork and some other odds and ends, naming him Forky. Forky comes to life but suffers an existential crisis and keeps trying to jump back into the trash. As Forky becomes Bonnie's new favorite toy, Woody repeatedly has to stop him from throwing himself away. When Bonnie's family goes on a road trip, Forky jumps out the window of the moving RV. Woody does the same despite Buzz's protest. As they walk to the RV park, Woody finally convinces Forky that his place is with Bonnie. As they pass an antique store's window, Woody recognizes Bo Peep's lamp and detours inside to find her. They encounter a talking doll named Gabby and her ventriloquist dummy friends, who in a way bear resemblance to Slappy from Goosebumps, who immediately try to take Woody's voice box to replace Gabby's broken one. Woody escapes the store, though Forky does not. At a playground, Woody reunites with Bo Peep and their sheep, who have deliberately become lost toys, free from any one owner and able to do as they please. They agree to help Woody rescue Forky. Buzz, trying to find Woody, gets lost in a carnival and becomes a prize at a game, but escapes with plush toys Bunny and Ducky. They meet up with Woody and Bo, which later they get inside a pinball machine, which has a lot of toys, making a party to find a Canadian stunt bike toy named Duke Kaboom. With the help of Giggles McDimples and Duke Kaboom, they twice attempt to rescue Forky, who is actually enjoying himself and is in no danger, but fail both times. After McDimples is nearly killed by the store owner's cat, the toys argue about whether or not to go back. Woody, still desperate to be of some use to Bonnie, insults Bo by saying loyalty isn't something a lost toy can understand. He is left alone to attempt to rescue Forky, but when he confronts Gabby, she explains to him she has wanted a child's love for more than 60 years. Woody sympathizes and gives her his voice box. Now for the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. As Woody and Forky leave, they see Gabby callously rejected by Harmony, the store owner's granddaughter. Woody leaves Forky to go on alone and convinces Gabby to come back to Bonnie's house with him. Bo, Duke, and several other toys return and help the pair escape to the fairgrounds. Jessie, after Forky informs her of the situation, rallies Bonnie's toys to take over the controls of the RV and drive it back to the fair. As Woody's group approaches the RV, Gabby notices a lost and crying little girl and stops to comfort her. The little girl is found by her parents and keeps Gabby as her toy. Woody and Bo Peep decide they must leave each other again. However, after realizing how Woody is unable to do so, Buzz convinces Woody that Bonnie is okay with him and that he is free to stay with Bo. Woody gives his badge to Jessie and becomes a lost toy along with Bo, her sheep, McDimples, Kaboom, and Bunny and Ducky. His longtime friends share an emotional goodbye with him and leave with Bonnie. The lost toys then dedicate themselves to traveling with the carnival and helping prize toys find new owners. End of story. So what did I think of Toy Story 4? Well, I'm going to say it has the same, emotional feel as the last film did. Well, although it did may not have been at 100 like the previous film. It's 1% behind the last one at 97%. But nevertheless, everybody still enjoyed it, and like the last film, it went on to make $1 billion worldwide. The film received critical acclaim with praise for its story, humor, emotional weight, musical score, once again done by Randy Newman, the animation, and the vocal performances. Which again, everyone was good. We once again have Tom Hanks as Woody, Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear, Annie Potts back as Bo Peep after, we didn't see or hear from her in the last film. Let's see here. Joan Cusack as Jessie, Wallace Shawn as Rex, John Ratzenberger as Ham, Blake Clark as Slinky Dog, Estelle Harris as Mr. Potato Head, Jeff Pigeon as the Aliens, Bonnie Hunt as Dolly, Kristen Shaw as Trixie, Timothy Dalton as Mr. Pricklepants, and Jeff Garlin as Buttercup. And of course, through archive footage, we get to hear the late great Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head one last time. It features other great special voice actors, including Carl Weathers, Steve Purcell, Mel Brooks, Carol Burnett, Betty White, sorry, I'm getting messed up. Carl Reiner, Alan Oppenheimer, Patricia Arquette, Bill Hader, and even the Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea, even. Let's see, we also have Tony Hale as Forky, Keegan-Michael Key as Ducky, Jordan Peele as Bunny, Christina Hendricks as Gabby, and let's see, Ali Mackey as Giggle McDimples, and Keanu Reeves as Duke Kaboom. Plus, we have Jay Hernandez and Lori Allen as Bunny's parents. Anyway, yes, I've got to say, it was really good, and this had so much fun stuff, but it had mostly more emotion, what have you. But soundtrack was once again good. Let's see. Newman wrote 2 new songs for the film, including those were "I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away," which he performed, and "The Ballad of the Lonesome Cowboy," which actually had a version done by country singer Chris Stapleton. Anyway. Yeah, Toy Story 4 is pretty good. I mean, it felt like it had a good emotional feel to it and kind of a good way to end it. But they have been talking about a sequel, but let's not try to jump to any possibilities of a sequel yet, because I've read Pixar is going to try and focus on some more original stuff and what have you, instead of trying to do another sequel, you know. But we'll see what happens. With Lightyear out, since it's a prequel spinoff, who knows? But we may have to wait a few more years if they want to try this again. Try another Toy Story. But anyway, with everything said, would I recommend Toy Story 4? I would say you better believe it. Yes. Definitely watch this. Well, it does have that emotional feel, more, well, touch and dramedy feel like the last film did. But anyway, I still enjoy it for what it is. It's got most of the Stingray characters and some new ones that I really do like. It's really something. That's about it. So, what are your thoughts on Toy Story 4? You can tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And stay tuned for my Saturday morning TV log of Popeye and Son coming up tomorrow morning. And also, a spoiler-free review of Lightyear will come up as well. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out my reviews of these previous 3 Disney Pixar attempts. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Soul. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Luca. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of their most recent film, Turning Red. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.